Hi guys, Bill Pitcher here from the Empire Building Network with the first episode of Fab 5. 5 funtacular tips to help you increase your affluence and your influence on Empire Avenue. Today's episode is top 5 strategies for building your influence with other members of Empire Avenue. So let's get right down to it. Step number 5, talk to people. This is an oldie but a goodie, as simple as that. Say hi, strike up a conversation, get to know people, ask them questions, ask them how they're doing. As you develop a conversation and a dialogue with folks, you'll actually find that you start to get to know them and that you're developing at least an online friendship. And from my experience, those online relationships will garner loyalty, and people will support you buying your shares and supporting you regardless of whether your share price is up or down at the moment. So step 5, talk to people. Step number 4, connect to other members. Now when I say connect in this instance, I mean connect to the social media services that are part of Empire Avenue. So Flickr, Facebook, Twitter. Actually use those to follow them on Twitter, friend them on Facebook, ask them if they'd like to be friended, add them as a contact on Flickr, put them on a list on Empire Avenue. As you connect people up, 2 things happen. One, that they see that you're supporting them and they're rewarded for building their audience, so that's a positive. And secondly, you get to see more of what they're up to and vice versa, and so you're furthering those connections. So step number 4, connect to other members. Step number 3, applaud others' contributions. So this is where you get the thumbs up when you see something that somebody's written on Empire Avenue and it's good, give it a thumbs up. If it's an ad and you like it, give it a like. If you like their content, add them to your favorite content list. If you think they're a good buy, add them to your recommended buy list. Reward them there. But also, reward them on Facebook and Twitter and on Flickr. Comment on good photos on Flickr. Comment on good Facebook status updates. And on Facebook, comment, not just like. Liking really isn't rewarded, but commenting is. The more comments somebody gets, the better they do. And they'll remember that you were supporting them with good conversation. And of course, Twitter. Respond to people's tweets, but also retweet them. And, watch Tom Riddle's great post, read Tom Riddle's great post on, the different kinds of retweeting and how you can do that to really support somebody. People that are in the know will notice that you're really supporting their material. So step number 3, applaud other contributions. Step number 2 is provide content of interest. This can be anything from, just having interesting things to say on Facebook or on Empire Avenue to, saying something witty in 140 characters or less on Twitter to starting your own blog if you don't have one or, upping your commitment to your blogging. People will have an interest if you have interesting things to say. Now, in my opinion, you don't have to be Shakespeare. It doesn't have to be poetry. You don't have to, have the gift of the Blarney eloquence. Just find something that you're passionate about, and if you share that passion, people will respond to that. And it really is a critical part of Empire Avenue. Just like that's the reason I started Empire Building Network. So find what works for you. If you have an interest and don't have the technical ability, there's things as simple as Twitter, but there's also you want to email us a story, we'll post it for you. There's lots of ways for you to get content, and we'll provide you with the feeds and things you can do so you can get recognized for it. So don't let the technical hurdles prevent you from sharing your stories. So step number 2 was provide content of interest. Step number 1 is quite simply consistently buy other people's shares. Okay? Now, I say consistently. You don't have to go out and make the 200 share purchase to impress somebody. You can even be buying the leaders. If you buy just a few shares at a time, I mean, if you bought in me, for example, 3 shares, but you came back and did it several times when you had the cash, I would take note of that. And I'm not going to be in a position every time, and other people are not going to be in positions to buy you back. But people do note who are supporting them. And, you know, not in every case, but generally speaking, they're going to turn around and reward you for it. So step number 1, consistently buy people's shares. The best way to increase your influence with others. So there you have it, our first episode of the Fab Five. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy empire building.